So today's topic is actually very impromptu. I was randomly looking at Overheard in Traverse City, and it's a local Facebook page basically where a lot of locals and non-locals, but whatever, are all together and talk about, Traverse City related things or just general questions and so on and so forth. But it's a shit show for the most part. But nevertheless, I was reading something that randomly came across, and it had to do with someone that posted the following. So I took interest into that because, of course, this was going to become a liberal shit show or a feminist fuck down or whatever you want to call it. Gynocentric, man-hating, misandry, festival, basically. And I knew that was going to happen, so I didn't pay too much attention to the comments. But it gave me an opportunity to make this video again, because this is yet, again, another female blaming all men. Oh yes, the logical fallacy. I love it. Of her actions onto men, right? So somehow it's my fault that she chooses shitty men, and I always find that entertaining, But nevertheless, this is what I would say, because there are a lot of comments on there, so she's never gonna probably get to it anyway. So I'm just gonna make a video talk about it, get it out on YouTube, because it's a good topic. It gives me a perfect example to say what I got to say. And I would say to her, interestingly, the same can be said for Traverse City females. But instead of it being over and about sex, it's over and about the males that the females of Traverse City, Michigan, willingly choose over mature, high-quality, intelligent, level-headed male individuals. And instead getting with low-life, abusive losers who are generally alcoholics and druggies on top of that. So I would follow up with saying it would appear that it's not just a one-gender issue, because it never fucking is, for one, whatever, but rather a human issue. Because we have, in typical female fashion, the inability to fucking take responsibility and accountability for her actions. And so, like usual, because we live in fucking feministic, gynocentric culture, blame it on men! It's the ultimate opt-out card, Get out of jail free card. Just blame men. Yeah. So yeah, due to gynocentrism and feminism ruining everything and anything that is wrong or can be blamed on anyone, it's going to always be men that are blamed. Females have no idea what the fuck accountability or responsibility is. And this yet again only further proves it. Because for all intents purposes here, she actually does seem like she would be a really good partner to have. So it sucks that she's this way and thinks this way and actually makes posts like that. Because she made a comment in particular stating how she made, 3 meals a day and prepackaged meals and did all this sort of like top tier wife related things for a good for nothing loser. And so of course things ended up bad or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, if she dated me or anyone like me in my caliber, or just any half decent human being, this wouldn't have been an issue in the first place. Because if she dated someone like myself, or someone in my caliber of a high quality male individual, she would have been shown appreciation for doing those things on a scale that she never thought possible. And she would be treated with more respect in class than she ever dreamed of. She would not know how to handle a quality relationship with a quality partner, is what I'm getting at here. Because when someone does something like what she was describing for me, I am going to make it my mission to treat her as best as possible. And not to make it sound like a competition or anything, but I would also try to make or treat her even better than she's treating me. And it's not because it's a competition, it's because that's how I show gratitude and appreciation. You treat me good, I'm going to treat you better. But is she going to choose someone such as myself, or males that are like me that have this mentality?
No.
So obviously, because of that, she's never going to have this relationship she wants, because she doesn't choose men who are good. It's her fault, not my fault. Not men's fault, no. Her fault. The female's fault. Females ultimately get to decide who gets in the relationships, who gets to have sex, blah blah blah. They have all the power. They just don't know how to fucking use it. Or they do, and they just choose literally the scum of the earth over good quality males. So, being that she would be treated so well, you would think that she'd be going after someone of high value. But no, that's not how Traverse City females operate. So yeah, I'd treat her with more respect and everything than she could ever dream of. Likewise with any other high quality male. But no! I am not an alcoholic, a druggie, or someone who is abusive. Nor am I someone who's a pretty boy. So she'd never get with someone such as myself. Even though we'd be a couple that actually thrive together. I mean, if you think about it, with how good she would treat me and how I would reciprocate it with then some, Jesus Christ. But that's just how Traverse City females are. If only she was intelligent enough to make better choices in the males she went after / was interested in. And learn how to take accountability for the males that she chose over the good quality males, then and only then will she start to realize it's not my fault, it's not men's fault, but it's your fault. It's you, the female, that is the issue here. You are the common denominator in every relationship that you're blaming men for. You are the problem.
Choose better men.